This video is brought to you by Ageless Geeks.
Cowabunga dudes and dudettes, this is Anthony, aka Batbomb82, and today I'll be doing a review of the Masters of the Universe Classics Dark Despot Skeletor. Now as you can see, the figure comes in a standard brown shipper, but if we remove the shipper, we can see that the figure is showcased in your standard Masters of the Universe Classics window box packaging. And if we turn the box around, we can see some really cool artwork of Skeletor, as well as a bunch of other figures from Super 7. And if we take a look at the bottom, we can see a short bio for Dark Despot Skeletor. So if you want to read that bio, go ahead and pause it now. So with the box out of the way, let's crack this figure open and see what we have inside. And here is Skeletor out of the box. And oh man, this is a dream toy. This is one of those things that I have wanted since I was a little kid, and now we have him and he's so freaking cool. This is one of my most anticipated figures of the past year, and I am so stoked that we finally have him in our collections. But before we take a closer look at the actual figure, let's take a closer look at his accessories. So Skeletor does come with a few accessories. Starting off, we get his Havoc Staff, his sword, and the Cosmic Key. So with the accessories out of the way, let's take a closer look at Dark Despot Skeletor. Alright guys, now let's take a closer look at Skeletor. Now man, I cannot explain to you how happy I am. This figure is very special to me. Skeletor is one of my all-time favorite pop culture characters. I am a die-hard Skeletor fan, and I remember seeing him on the movie, and I was like, whoa, that Skeletor looks like a total badass. Man, I wish we had a toy of that, and we never did. But now as an adult, I am like a giant kid again because we have an awesome Skeletor based on that design, and he came out incredible. I'll say this right off the bat, my only complaint with this figure really is that he's bulky and buff, you know what I mean, which of course he's not in the movie, but still that's because this is a classic style. I totally get that, and I'm totally fine with it because he is so awesome. I just can't believe I'm even holding this. We've been wanting this for years and we finally got it to, so, oh my god, yeah. Anyways, so the head sculpt looks awesome. I think they absolutely nailed it. I love the way that looks, how they kind of got that. Dude, just look at it. It's beautiful, and I love it. The eyes, the nose, even the teeth. I love how they got the teeth. I mean, that's so cool, dude. The hood, how it kind of slightly drapes over one eye a little more. Man, that looks killer. I love that so much. But the rest of the suit itself, man, looks really good. There's a lot of this like copper paint all throughout the thing. Just looks so awesome. The tassels that run down, all the little individual sculpts on those tassels look really good. The belt buckle looks awesome. I mean, all of this just looks great, dude. You can see little skulls right there. Man, this is so cool. The skirt piece, same thing. All that little sculpting right there is beautiful, man. They really went all out on this guy. I love this so much. You can see his codpiece under there. The little skulls right there on the boots. I think that's awesome. You turn this around, see his cape more. See, and this one has a more rubbery plastic than I'm used to, where He-Man had a soft good, so that really threw me off, but still, I like these two. I think these look really, really good. And then this draping right here, you can see the draping of the hood on the back, looks cool. Shoulder pads all came out great. I love the arms, the forearms, that look more electric, not electric, more like technical type of gauntlets, where everything else looks a little more medieval, you know what I'm saying? But the hands all look good, this nice silver there. Yes, dude. Oh my god, yes. I'm so happy. I really am. Oh my god, I could legit cry just from having this guy, because this is something I've always wanted. And yeah, man, he came out so good. Oh yes, I love you so much. Alright, so let's run down his accessories. So I'm going to start off with his sword here, which looks really cool. You can see a little skull and wings like that on the handle. nice black twisted hand. You can see the spiraling on that. That looks really good. The sword looks awesome, so this is really cool. This is more his style of like the purple power sword, which is really cool. My only issue with this is there's no real way to holster it. I was kind of, because I don't know, I haven't seen the movie in a while, but didn't he holster it at like his side or something like that? So you can't do that with this figure. That's kind of an issue. Like, it's not a big deal because I'm gonna have him hold it in his hand anyway. But still, I kind of wish he could like holster it at his belt or something. That would have been really, really cool. His big weapon right here is his Havoc staff. Holy crap, look at this thing. Yes, this is the movie power staff. I love it. The little gold copper accents look awesome. The black handle looks good, but man, look at that. Yes, yes, so much yes. That the color of this is so vibrant and beautiful in hand. The dark wash in there just makes it pop. I mean, this looks killer, dude. Love this so freaking much. I mean, they did such a great job with this figure. Oh, I'm so happy. Anyway, so the staff came out really, really good. Now, his last accessory is going to be this bad boy right here, the Cosmic Key. Now, we had this in the classics form already, but this is probably the most like movie accurate version that we finally have of this, and I think it looks really, really good. I can see all the little keys right here and the little main button right there. I think that looks awesome. You got the little strap, all the little things that come up and spin and light up and stuff. I kind of wish we got a second version with this whole thing like opened up. I think that would have been really cool, but this looks awesome, man. I dig this so much. Now, he can't really hold this in his hands. You kind of got to rest it, almost like have him cradle it like a baby, and you'll see some pictures later on. So you gotta do this thing where you kind of like cradles it like that. You know what I mean? Something like that, and you can do it. It'll work. Again, you'll see pictures later on. You kind of even get the little strap right there and kind of like wrap it around his thumb, like so. Something like that. So you could do it. It's possible if you want to display him holding that. So I think that works out really, really good. So yes. Oh my god, so cool. Alright, so let's run down his articulation. So the head's on a ball joint, but because of the hood, the way it's shaped, you're not going to get a whole lot of motion. You can go left and right a bit. That's really all about you're going to do because of that hood. So the arms can go full 360 like so, up and out, only about that far. Rotation at the bicep, single bend at the elbow, rotation at the wrist, as well as a hinge at the wrist. We got an ab crunch that goes forward that far, back that much, swivel at the waist. We got hip joints that kick forward that far, back about that much, splits out about that far, which is pretty good. Rotation at the upper thigh. We got a single bend at the knee, nothing at the boot, but we do get an ankle that goes up and down, and a very, very good ankle rocker. So overall, yes, thank you Super 7 for hooking me up with this figure. Oh my god, I know some of us have been, again, waiting so long to get a figure like this, and in my opinion, he does not disappoint. He is awesome. He is just beautiful, and honestly, one of my dream figures that's ever since I was a kid, I always wanted but never got. Now I finally do, and I'm oh so happy with him. So for a quick size comparison, here he is standing next to a Marvel Legends Deadpool and NECA Batman figures. Also for comparison, here he is standing next to a standard classic Skeletor. And for even more comparison, here he is standing next to the Rebel Leader He-Man. And just for fun, here he is standing next to little Lego Bat-Bomb. So there it is, guys, my review of the Masters of the Universe Classics Dark Despot Skeletor. Now man, like I've said, this is a dream toy. This is something that I always wanted since I was a kid, and now that I'm adult, I really get to appreciate this guy. He's not perfect by any means, but I still love him. The amount of detail in the sculpt of the paint is fantastic, and his weapons, especially that Havoc staff, so freaking cool, man. I have waited so many years that I cannot explain how happy I am to finally have this action figure. So if you love that Skeletor like I do, and you've been wanting a badass toy of him, then this figure is definitely the one to get. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Stay nerdy, my friends. Peace.